All right, welcome. Today is such a sleepy day that we decided to do a nice restorative, gentle yoga class today. So either sit with your heels behind you and maybe a couple blocks underneath you. That works. You can sit cross-legged. I'm going to start class with just a bit of neck and shoulders, and then we'll move to our back and see what happens there. But first, take a couple moments to get centered, grounded right onto that sit bone, wherever it is. Mine's on a foam block, so it feels very soothing. I'm just dropping my sit bones down, letting my torso grow a little taller. Chest is lifted, chin slightly drops, extending the hands out and letting the breath, my eyes are closed. Focus right on that third eye. Inhale, nose. Coming home to your mat feels amazing. Inhale. Exhale. It's like the wind blowing in and out. Inhale. All the way to the top. Let it hold. Let it stay still right at that top. Drop the chin a little bit more down to the chest. Hold. Out through the mouth. Exhale. Inhale again. This time just let it out. Exhale. Nice. You could start with the heaviness. So perfect. I love those yawns. Heaviness of the chin, rolling to the right shoulder, filling up the lungs. Exhale, let the chin drop down to center, over to the other side. And just letting that go back and forth. Really sensing the stretch, the length through the side of the neck. Wow. If there's a spot that might need a little bit more, you can always move the arm, that opposite arm, even put the hand behind the back. Little tricks to find those spots. Couple more breaths, just back and forth. Yeah, I never really feel comfortable going all the way around, like circling big circles. I tend to just do the half circles, but if it feels like you want to explore, you're more than welcome to go up with the chin and all the way around. I think I did just a little bit more lift, but not much. Wow, so effective. Isn't that sleepy? Nice. Take the right hand when you finish with your rolls. Take the right thumb and move it away from you so it's pointed behind you. As you do that, take the left hand around the back, grab towards the inner edge of that arm, that upper arm. And you could turn, turn the chin to the left, drop the ear to the left, and open up that palm. So again, we're shoulders, just focusing on the shoulders, shoulder, neck. Yawns, amazing. I love them. Let them come. Resetting the body, resetting the neck and shoulders, get rid of, not, I don't want to say get rid of, but help assist that tech neck. So you're pulling your head back and opening into the neck and shoulders and chest. Nice. And then switch sides. Woo! Love it. It's a gloomy day today. Very no sun, all clouds, sort of dark and damp. So this is exactly, what we need. Just a soft soothing of our breath and our body and our neck. So I'm on the other side now, turning that left thumb away from me, rolling the inner arm, upper arm out, right ear to the right shoulder, chin to the right. So what's beautiful about the slow work, you can use it for breath work as well. Every time you inhale consciously, exhale consciously, you're doing your breath work. Head comes up, gently release the arms, shake out the arms. Oh yeah, so you open and close. Open that chest and close. Next time that right arm is underneath the left, wrap it up. You can go right into eagle arms. If it doesn't connect with the palms, grab the shoulders and just let that happen. But if it's possible, connecting the elbows, connecting the hands, pull the elbows away from you and straight up. And then let it drop. Drop the head, the arms, rock a bit. And roll back up one more time. Lift it up, lift it up. Exhale to drop it down. I find that when my heels are back like this, my spine is a little bit more upright. So it actually feels more productive with this type of movement through the arms. Good. Gently release the arm. Shake that out. Good. And then the other arm, the other elbow, left elbow underneath the right. The palms can connect. Lift that back up. And let it drop down. It's letting the surrender happen, gravity just taking those arms. It's so beautiful. One more time, lifting up, bring it up. Exhale, dropping it down. Exhale, all that air. It's almost like the elbows are helping you, the air release. Good. Take another breath. Let it go a little heavier, a little rock, side to side. Nice, unwind. Woo! And just explore with arms. Inhale, bring it up. Interlace the fingers inside out. Palms up, chin drops down, and C-curve right and left. Oh, oh, wow. Let's stay on the right side, just stretching that left palm up. And then release the right palm down. Now the left palm, the pinky rolls down, and you're reaching over towards that right side. You can look up. You can look down. One more time, looking up and looking down. Inhale, come back up to center. Wow. Let's take the hands behind us, interlace the fingers in between side bends, interlace the fingers behind you, and rock a little bit side to side. Whew. Loving it. It's really opening my neck and shoulders. It's causing a lot of happening for you too. Definitely. I celebrate that if it is. Starting to clear the head, clear the neck, clear the shoulders. Good. Inhale, bring the arms back up when you're ready. Inside out with the palms. Straight up. Exhale over to the left side. Left hand comes down. I'm going to look down, reach over, really deep in that side bend. And then look up and look down. Look up and down. Wow. Good. Come back up. This time, right elbow. They just all stack on top of each other. Right elbow behind the head. Give it a little bit of curve over to the left, just briefly. Back to center. And then left hand reaches for the right fingers. Hold. I'm closing my eyes. It just feels nice to close my eyes. Heavy in the hips. Lengthen through that right elbow. You suck. Mm-hmm. Gently release. Jaden? Yeah? Can you shut your door, please? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Left elbow. Left elbow. C curve over to the right briefly. Come back to center. And then interlace the fingers. Keep the ribs in, settle into the hips, lift tall. Meditation. Inhale, nose. Exhale, nose. Inhale. Exhale. Gently release that left arm. Right arm. Okay, let's transition onto our back. Let's go onto our back. Straighten out the legs. Well, actually, I'm going to take off my socks. Good. Oh, yeah. Oh, guess what? Perfect opportunity to massage the neck. So we just did a lot with our neck and shoulders. So take a block, a foam block, put it underneath your neck and just rock from side to side. Right on that neck. Oh, wow. Yeah, quite beneficial since we just stretched. You'll feel opening, some clearing, some lengthening easily through the neck now. Wow, love it. But you can adjust your block. I just turned mine at a nice diagonal. Just rocking the chin from side to side. And then I have broken bridge with the knees together and the feet apart. That feels really nice as well. Good. Just nice and steady, back and forth. Really good. All right, gently take that block out. Keep the left foot on the mat and the right leg extends. Just lift that toe right up to the ceiling and then back down into that hip crease. So right hip lifts and then drops. And you might even play with a little rotation. Maybe your knee rolls in and out as you lift up. Just finding some lubrication into that hip socket as you lift up and down. Sensing that hip. A little playtime, a little movement. Interesting, huh? Just feeling that lift and then drop. Lift and then drop. One more. Good. So that right hip crease, bring it down. Feel that hollow space in the belly. Your sacral bone is connected to the mat. And then interlace the fingers right at that lower hamstring and push the right foot and then straight towards the bottom of the mat. Keep that right hip crease down. So you're pulling in with your hands and out with the leg. So there's this resistance. Playing with my ankle as well. Circle out that ankle. Good. Now, left foot, slide that left heel straight down. Yeah, going nice and slow, really extending out as if you're pushing against a wall. Good. Wow, really nice. You can feel it in the left front of the left hip. You can feel it in that right hamstring as you drop your right hip down. A lot of stability in the low back. Good. But now you feel ready. Shift it up. Bring the knee close to you. Reach towards your calf. You can even reach toward your toe, your foot, depending on how flexible you are. So let in. We'll hold. You need to back off. Back off. Doesn't have to go so intense. Let it be more gentle and sweet. Remember to breathe. And then gently bring that right foot over the left hip. So your leg is still nice and straight, but you're just nice diagonal now. Toes over to that left side. See what that feels like. Forgot to say, if you need a strap, just put that strap right there on the ankle or the foot, and that will hold it too, which is nice. Okay, and then open it to the side. I might need to scoot myself over. But yeah, you're taking this whole unit, this whole leg off to the side. See if it can drop over to the right. Make sure that left leg is straight down. Dropping and opening. Feels amazing on my left hip as well. Can you even put your left hand on the left hip for a bit? And then you can also take that left arm up and over your side, up towards the back of the mat on the ground. That feels good too. Just all these ways of exploring new lines in the body. Very relaxing. My whole body's relaxing. It's just amazing. Lymphatic system, vagus nerve, all just being stimulated with the breath. Great. Come on up. And then bend that right knee and we'll cross it over. I'm going to bend my left knee too because I need a little bit of bounce. I'm going to give it a bounce. You can even plant both feet and bounce. Good. And then continue right knee over to the left. So just take that twist. Another option is to reach for that straight leg, and maybe that works as well. Most important is the breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. Good. Gently come out. Take both knees up towards your chest again. Rock. So even out the low back. You can feel the difference between the sides too. That right leg feels nice and stretched. Left leg is going to catch up. Good. So right foot plants, left leg goes straight up. We did this nice little warm-up exercise where you're lifting and dropping that left hip up and down. Yeah, it looks different for everybody. I'm sort of rotating that knee as well. So in and out. Trying to move that hip socket as much as you can. This side needs more attention. All right. Once you feel satisfied with a little bit of heat there, interlace the fingers right underneath and up at the lower end of the hamstring. And push away from you with the leg, straight up through the ball of the foot, down through the hip, all of that. Find that hip crease pushing down towards the mat. Pressure in and pressure out. And then straighten the right leg. Slowly, right heel comes straight down to the bottom of the mat. Oh, so good. And then now pull it a little bit towards you. See if you can reach it. A calf is fine, or strap. Even a scarf can help you. Try to be soft in this left hip socket, meaning let it just drop down to the back, And then cross it over just a few inches over to the right. So good. And then off to the side, letting that left leg just drop to the side. Right hand can start on the right hip. Maybe even shoot the right arm up and over, side bending a bit. Good. Gently help it up. And we straightened out a little bit before we did the twist. So bring both knees back up. Give a little pound, a little hop, little hop, a little jump. Wow, I feel so much heat in my hips. It's awesome. And then add that twist. Left knee comes in, drop it over to the right and look to the left. Good. And then come back to the back. Try a little happy baby. Just really gentle. It doesn't have to be deep, just a little rock with the feet, heels straight up. Gentle, sweet. And then the soles of the feet together. Reach for the little pinky toes and start pushing the knees away from you. Wow, inner groin, this is awesome. Finding some symmetry with the feet. Good. And then drop the feet right in front of you. And it's up to you. If you want to block, I like blocks to support my IT band on either side as I let my knees open up. Reach up above you. One hand on top of the other. See what it feels like right there inside that inner groin as this opens up. Amazing. See if you can surrender. Let that breathing into the belly. See if you can hold it for 5 more breaths. If it's uncomfortable, come out. All right. Gently, gently. If you feel ready, come on out. I'm using my hands for support. Cool. All right, so massage. Let's massage the belly. So coming on to the belly. Putting that foam block right in underneath the belly. Wow. Bit of massage, right and left. With the feet, or just lay flat. Last breath. Wow. Gently come off of the block and come into child's pose. So walk the knees in. I'm going to move the block forward. Use that for my head. Oh, yeah. So settle yourself right into child's pose. And then take your hands, release the block, take your hands forward. And then bend the elbows, look forward and see if you can come into, and my knees need to move back or I'll hit the wall, but come into this bent knee up dog. And then come on back. And then forward. And then back. And forward. One more time. Feels amazing. I'm in it. Nice restorative practice. Just really calming to the body. You can pause back into last breath. Really nice. And then let's go into pigeon pose. If you're ready for that. Taking that right. In fact, before you go into pigeon, just take that right knee and kind of circle it out a little bit. Up and down, maybe out and in. Little movement through the cat and then the cow. Rounding in. So it's tiger curl basically. Just leg. And then slide it right up between the thumbs. You can use a prop if you like, or not. I am today, just right underneath that right hip. And melt forward. Good. More stretching into that left hip now as the left hip drops. Right glute, left hip, front of the hip flexor. If you want to add on, you can set your torso tall and reach back for the foot. You can try both arms. You try that other hand, pull it in. So good. Gently come out. Release that prop if you used it. Shake out that right leg. Oh yeah, this feels good too. You could take this right into side bow. So I'm on my elbow just because it feels nice. And then right hand reaches back for this foot. Yeah, even pulling the heel close to the hip will stretch out that quad some more. Take a release, coming right into the forearms, right knee drops. Walk the elbows towards your knees again, and you're in child's pose one more time. Low back. And then back to all fours. Let's do that left knee. Circle out that left hip. Tiger curl in and out. Beautiful. Slide that left knee up. Use a prop if you did on the other side, which I did. So I'm going to put that prop back underneath my hip. Good. And then melt forward. Oh, wow. Really good. Amazing how each side has a different sensation on the side. Every time I lean over to the right or lean over to the left, I have new lines, new pathways that start opening up in that left glute. So it's cool. Such a great way to explore experimenting into that hip. So first I started with left hand reaching for that right foot. It's almost like it's more for the left shoulder when you're opening it this way. And then you can switch, and then it would be more for the front of the quad on this direction. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Gently come out. Shake up that left knee. Oh, and we went right to the elbow. I did anyways. You're more than welcome to keep it straight arm on that right. And then left hand reaches back for this top foot. Pulling it in, pulling it out. Great. Gently come out. And let's just take it back to our back. Just gently turn it over. I mean, that would have been a good place for cat cow if you haven't turned yet, cat cow. Whew. And when you're ready, just pulse that pelvic bowl. Let that pelvic bowl rock and roll. Take the heels up. And then push, activate that core. So you're pushing right into the middle of the quads and pushing the ribs down and finding some pressure towards you and away from you. I love it. It's activating those hip sockets. Good. Gently soften. Take eagle legs or left. Move the hips gently to the right and drop the knees to the left. Look to the right. You can feel it in the rib cage. I feel it in the right ribs. Knees to the left. Look to the right. Talk about wringing out the legs, wringing out the organs. Nice long twist. Come back to center. Pound it out just to keep that symmetry. Maybe even that pelvic bowl starts rolling back and forth. Left side over the right. Left leg over the right knee. Hips move to the left. Drop the knees to the right. Oh, yeah. So good. If there's any last posture that your body wants, what would feel good to you right now? Rock and roll, maybe? Yeah, kind of little rock up. And then let it come all the way over. Back. You can even end up in your plow for about 5 or 8 breaths. Only if it feels right on your neck. And that plow comes into shoulder stand if it feels right. Lift yourself up. Good. Gently come out if you're in your shoulder stand. Pinch deer pose. And then rolling slowly down. Circle out the hips. Nice, that's it. Nice and slow. Excellent, Masami. That's beautiful. And then just circle out the knees. And then make your way into resting posture. And my favorite, here's my blocks, looking for my blocks. Supporting the hamstrings or knees or ankles. And taking this opportunity to give ourselves some consecutive breaths. In fact, I'm going to move up a little bit. I want my mat. So we'll do about 10 breaths. Princess and the Bee, get yourself all comfy. Inhale, low belly. Exhale, low belly. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, low belly. Exhale. Then come right where your navel is, where your hands can go right underneath the rib cage. Inhale, belly lifts like a balloon. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more right there. Inhale. Exhale. And then move it up to your chest and feel all of that rise and fall. Inhale, chest. Exhale. Two more like that. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now arms down by your sides. We'll do 3 more consecutive breaths, and you're focusing on lower, middle, and upper. Starting inhale, lower, middle, upper. Empty the container, upper, middle, lower. Fill it up. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. And then just let it go. Let go of that forcing or that controlling or that long sound. Just be quiet, invisible, no breath. More than welcome to stay even longer in this beautiful place. But if you're ready, go slow. Maybe wake up the forehead, wake up the fingers, wake up the toes. Deep sigh. One leg. Comes up to your chest. And then roll to one side. Fully supported using the hands. Coming up. meditative posture. Wow. Namaste. That was better than any nap. Lovely. Namaste. Have a nice day. That was so good. Hope you guys liked that. Masami was here with me. I so appreciate it, but I'm going to send you guys a text. Oh, look at the